Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Culling the Collection. Yeah, another look at a shelf and what films on there I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to dispose of from my never-ending collection of films. I don't know, let's just get into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And yes, culling the collection. We all know how this works now. I go through a shelf, I take a look at what's on there, and I see what I'm going to get rid of. Now normally I end up with about a dozen films per shelf. For some reason it's fallen about that number of what I'm going to get rid of. So we're doing this shelf here, this one there with that Stingray box set on it. So let's not waste any time. Let me bring this in a bit. There we go, a bit more comfy. Or should I put it there? Where should I put this? Should I put it there? I'll put it there. There we go, a bit more comfy. We'll take a look at what is on this shelf here. That's just a bit of cardboard rubbish. No, it ain't, well, is it? It came with the Ghostbusters X01. It's like a ghost trap thing, and it projects a hologram into it if you put it on your phone or something silly. I could never get it to work, but there we go. So what's on this shelf? Okay, so first up, let's take a look here. Okay, first up I have this as a collectible. Look at that. Look at that. This is actually Matt Smith's sonic screwdriver. This is one of those ones that work with TV. You can do different... I couldn't ever do it because I couldn't ever remember what I set it to do. What? Oh, turn the volume up, change channel. It ended up just being a nice collectible. Although, funny story, I had this sat in the front room in a class display case, and I have told this story before. You may have heard it. And the wife, all of her family were over. They were over for a Sunday dinner, and I saw someone keep looking over at it. And I said, oh, are you looking at that? They've gone, yeah, what is it? What is that? I said, oh, it's Doctor Who's sonic screwdriver. He goes, oh, I thought it was a sex toy. A sex toy. And I thought, okay, alright, okay, I can sort of, if you don't know what it is, I might be able to see that. From that day on, it ended up here in this room. Yeah, there we go. So let's take a look. So this here is a lovely Stingray collection. It's got all bump and stuff in it. So, you know, we know that that's staying to start with because I like Stingray. I like submarine-based things. I really like submarine-based things. I'm wearing my Sequest t-shirt. You know what I mean? Yeah. So let's delve into what we have here. So what can we get rid of? Let's have a look on the top shelf first. Okay, so first up, one that I know that I can get rid of. It's got my old DVD in there as well, and it is one of my favourite Robert De Niro films, and it is Midnight Run. Now the reason I say I can get rid of this is because I have a 4K version of the movie. But yes, this is a cursed film. A cursed film for me. The first watch party I was ever meant to do with Gareth over at Video Tasties was this film, and then again in March. March. I was meant to do this film for his Mob March, and it fell by the wayside because I've taken time off from YouTube. And I'll be honest, I'm filming this as I've taken that time off. I said I was going to step away from YouTube and do nothing, but as it stands at this current moment in time as filming this, there's a potential move for me on the cards, a move of house, and culling the collection if I don't cull it now, this stuff's all going to end up in boxes and it won't be culled, and this series wouldn't continue for some considerable time. So I'm still sat here now doing this because I want to see if there's anything here that I can sell and move on like that, because I need to get rid of this stuff because I'm moving, so it makes no sense in taking it with me. To then do it there. Do you know what I mean? So I want to get through these shelves before that happens. So anyway, continuing on. So I have 2 Mortal Kombat animated films here. These are actually empty boxes because I got a lovely steelbook that I house both of these films in over there. It was actually a game steelbook, but where they released Scorpion's Revenge as a steelbook, I put these 2 in there as into that other steelbook that I got. Do you know what I mean? So they are actually empty cases. But let's move on. Let's move on here. So what do we have? We have Mamma Mia. Okay, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. The first one. I've never seen the second one. Not interested. But the first one, yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Then we have. I picked this one up cheap. I've still not watched it, and it's the animated Night of the Animated Dead. HMV exclusive. I picked it up in a HMV sale. It's like $3.99 or something. I still need to watch it. Then we have Turbo Kid. Now this was gifted to me, and I've still not got around to watching it. I need to. Looking at it, it's like, I can't believe Turbo Kid. It looks like a kids' film, but it's rated 18. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those ones you look at the title, you think Turbo Kid. No, 18. Hold on a minute. I need to watch that. I think they were sent to me by, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think Barry Bow sent me those. Then we have Kevin Costner, New Daughter, and another film that I've not watched. An Intense Pulse Power. I like Kevin Costner. So I don't know. We're not off to a good start in that there's films that I haven't seen. Okay, and then we have, and this one is in here, this Mortal Kombat Legends Cage Match. I like these animated Mortal Kombat films. I think they're pretty good. So obviously that's a keeper. And then we have the imprint version of Melina, which is an Italian film. I originally got the UK version, only to then find out that the UK version was a cut version of the film. And I think this runs at about 11 minutes longer. And I then replaced with this one. Yeah. So I'm not getting rid of anything yet. No, actually, I've got Midnight Run. Okay, here's one to go. Mandy. Yes, Mandy. I actually think I've got a special edition release of Mandy up the top. So, Mandy can go. See you later, Mandy. Okay. Oh, I love this film. And I've got a steelbook of it, but I'm not getting rid of this one. This is a German release case. And I really like the artwork on it. Seriously, it's only a slim case anyway, but I like Mars Attacks. Mars Attacks, great film, but I really like this art, and I bought it even though I had the steelbook. I think the steelbook's quite hard to get hold of actually now, but I purposely bought this again just for the case because I thought it was blinding little case. Blinding little case. Here's one that can go. Matt Damon in The Martian, extended edition. Reason being, it's got upgraded to 4K. I bought a 4K box set that had, it was about 12 quid and it had 4 films in it. So I justified it in that they were 3 quid of 4K. So, yeah. Then we have Masters of the Universe. Now I'm going to say goodbye to this because I have a steelbook version over there. Or it's not. I know new version is due out at some point soon. It's not that soon, not that, but I have a steelbook edition of Master Universe. It has a DVD and a Blu-ray in it, so I can say goodbye to the Masters of the Universe. Then we have here Trilogy of Matrix. Again, I upgraded to 4K. I got like a Dutch release or something, really cheap. All 4 films in 4K, even though I can't watch the 4th one. So they're going. They're gonna bye-bye to the Matrix. I like this film. Men Who Stare at Goats. Well, great cast: George Clooney, Jeff Bridges, Ewan McGregor, Kevin Spacey. Oh, Kevin Spacey. But do you know what I mean? He's a good actor. He's a good actor. Let's can't deny Kevin Spacey is a good actor. He is a very good actor. So we'll keep that. And then we have, this is a funny one because Mind Warp, Brain Slasher. It's a with the reversible sleeve of Mind Warp there. This is the other title. But yes. Why? Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell. Big Bruce Campbell fan. And then we have 2 Jason Statham movies. The Mechanic. I like Statham. I enjoy his stuff. So I would watch them. I find them to be mindless films. Mindless good movies. So what do we have next? Another thingy. Okay, we have Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible 2. Mission Impossible 3. Mission Impossible 4. Mission Impossible 5. Mission Impossible 6. Mission Impossible 7. I enjoy the franchise. That's the only one I've got in 4K. I have Ghost Protocol on a steelbook, just because it was £1. But all of them are just, except for that one, I've never upgraded them. I watched them all in quick succession. I like the series. I like the franchise. I think 3 is one of the weakest, I'll be honest. But yeah, it's obviously they're keepers. They're good. I like the latest one. I thought the latest one was really good. Then what do we have? We have here Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Yeah, Tim Burton film. This was decent. I remember it. I've not watched it, rewatched it though. But I'm going to keep it because I remember, I have good memories of it. And then we have Brian De Palma, Mission to Mars. Came out the same year as, or around the same time as Red Planet, which was Val Kilmer one. This stars Tim Robbins, Gary Sinise, and I really like this film. I really like this movie. I think it is great. I know it got a lot of hate. People don't like it. I think it's got a fantastic soundtrack by Ennio Macaroni, or whatever his name is. I can never pronounce the geezer's name. Ennio Macaroni. Anyway, you know who I mean. He done Untouchables. But I'm going to say goodbye to it. I've got to let it go. I'd love it in 4K, but I'm going to say goodbye. Why? Because I have a digibook version of the movie. So, yeah. Why am I keeping... Well, you know, here we go. Then we have Momentum, starring Olga Kurilenko and James Purfoy. There's a film you probably pick up for like 50p or something like that. But I liked it. I didn't mind it. It's just stupid nonsense European feeling action movie. I didn't mind it. Then we have The Monuments Men. And look at this. George Clooney, Matt Damon, Bill Murray, John Goodman, Kate Blanchett, among others. Solid cast. So how could this film be not as good as what it promised to be? But I will keep it. I didn't mind it, but it's not as good as what it was made out. So then we have Machete and Machete 2 with a nice lenticular on that one. It's such a shame we didn't get Machete in space. That's all I can say. It is. I'd like them to do it. I'd still like them to do it. I would. Great Denzel film, Man on Fire. Great film. Something tells me I might have another copy of this kicking around somewhere else for some reason, but there we go. And this was a good character study of a film. Monsters. I quite liked Monsters. I didn't mind this one. Obviously you don't see the monsters, that's all, the actual creatures. But yeah, it's alright. And then we have Dark Continent, which is the sequel one. Steelbook version. I've never actually watched it. Never got round to that one. But there we go. What do we have next? We have Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Brad Pitt. Still got my old DVDs in there. Look. Yeah. Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt. Keep that. Oh, I like this film. Baz Luhrmann. Moulin Rouge. You know, Nicole Kidman, Ewan McGregor. I've got a lot of time for Ewan McGregor as an actor. I think he's really good. I do like him. But yeah, Kylie Minogue pops up in it. There's like a little fairy thing. I didn't mind the film. Next up we have The Mummy. Goodbye, Mummy. Goodbye. Getting rid of that. It's a good film, though. It's a good film. Why am I getting rid of it? Even though it's still sealed, I do have a steelbook edition for the trilogy. And as the trilogy goes, I've never actually sat through all of Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. I'll be honest. I remember sitting down watching it, and it was boring the crap out of me. Seriously, it was. And I never made it to the end. Thought it was a horrendous film. Then we have here Tom Cruise's The Mummy. I'm going to say goodbye to this, because never will I watch this film again, because I did watch it as a Defending the Dud episode, and I couldn't defend it at all. It was indefensible. Everything, even character arcs in this film was done to be set to go into something else. And when you watch it, that's what you feel, that this is all made just to set up something else. It was the whole film is forced. It's a terrible, terrible movie. It really is. Then we have Matchstick Men. Nicolas Cage, Sam Rockwell and Alison Lohman. That's a decent film. It's a decent little movie. One that will be kept. Next up, Murder on the Orient Express. Look, it's still sealed. It's still sealed. So I'm going to say goodbye to that. Why? Because I've got a steelbook of it. A lovely steelbook. The Nile one, such a fake film. Such a fake looking film. Oh, which I've got there. Actually, look. There we go. I picked it up cheap. But it looks so fake. Really. Everything looks fake in it. Then we have the Mutant Chronicles. John Malkovich, Tom Jane, The Punisher, and Ron Perlman. Mutant Chronicles. Did I buy that in CEX? Because that's not even an English version. Did I really buy that? Mutant Chronicles, yeah. It went through the CEX thingy. How much did I pay for that? £2.50. Yeah, okay. Next up we have Mile 22 with Mark Wahlberg. People hate this film today. Is this got a bad rap? I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. Next up, The Mule. Clint Eastwood. Great Clint Eastwood film. I did really enjoy this one. This one where he's like a drug trafficker. So he gets involved in trafficking drugs or something. It's by my true story. Decent film. Then we have Maximum Overdrive. Emilio Estevez. It's one where all the trucks and stuff start going crazy. And you've got the Green Goblin's face on the front of one there. There. Next. Memphis Belle. You know, World War II, aeroplanes, what can I say? I will keep that. Then we have My Stepmother is an Alien from Arrow. Yeah, it's got the pamphlet in there. Dan Aykroyd, Kim Basinger. Oh, young Alison Hannigan. Willow from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Now here's a film that I actually enjoyed. I did enjoy this film. And it stars Alexandra Daddario and Tyler Hoechlin. German. Tyler Hoechlin is Superman and Superman and Lois, the CW. Lasted 4 seasons. Season 4 is yet to air. I can't remember the English title for the film. But it was a lot of fun. I had fun with it. I might keep that out. I might watch that. Tonight. I enjoyed that. Next we have a classic. Classic from Seagal. Marked for Death. In his early days when he was good. When he was decent and knocked out a decent film. Okay, then we have Mortal Kombat Legacy. This was like a web series, short episodes. There was a second one as well. Obviously, you've got Michael J. White in it, and you've got Jerry Ryan, who was 7 of 9 in Star Trek Voyager. Yeah, these were alright. Like I said, there's a second one as well, so that's a keeper. I'll put that with that Mortal Kombat animated one, actually. Next up, we have, still sealed, picked up for £2, Little Fockers. I'm going to get rid of that because that's the only one that I've got in the Meet the Fockers, Meet the Parents franchise. So I'm not going to get the others. Not that I don't mind them, they're alright, or the first one was, but yeah, let's just get rid of it. Have it gone. Then we have a Shia LaBeouf film. Gary Oldman's in it. Okay. Kate Mara. Jai Courtney. The ever dependable Jai Courtney. Interchangeable with Sam Worthington. And it's the film Man Down. I've not watched it. I need to watch it. So that could go either way, I think. But because I haven't watched it, I'll keep it. Then a box set that I will keep. And it's the Muppets 6-movie collection. I picked it up really cheap. It contains The Great Muppet Caper, Muppet Treasure Island, The Muppet Christmas Carol. Then it contains The Muppet Movie and The Muppets, the one with Amy Adams in, which I loved. And then you've got Muppets Most Wanted, which is the Ricky Gervais one. Yeah, I keep them. And then we have, still sealed actually, but obviously I've seen them, and it is the Man with No Name trilogy. So we'll get rid of that. No, I'm going to get rid of that. That's too good. Man with No Name trilogy. So, you know, there we go. I'll put these ones back on the shelf. And what I've done there is I've created some space, like so, as you can see. And they're all up here, remember. So, I've got a couple there that are on my rewatch pile, which is, or to watch, Night of the Animated Dead, Turbo Kid and New Daughter. So, okay, ain't as much space. But, yeah, you know, I've cleared some space. Let's take a look at what I'm getting rid of now. The ones that are going. So, obviously, like I said, 2 empty boxes with slips, which is a shame. There we go. But what are we getting rid of? Masters of the Universe, because I have a steelbook or steel tin, a metal back edition. Lovely embossed edition. Then we have Meet the Fockers. Because I don't have the franchise. Murder on the Orient Express. I have a lovely steelbook. Tom Cruise, The Mummy. Hideous film. Doesn't deserve existence. The Mummy, as I have a steelbook containing them all anyway. And I think I've got the 4K. I do have 4K of The Mummy as well. First one. Mission to Mars. Great film. I have it on a digibook version from Germany. Matrix Trilogy, because I've got 4K upgrades of the films. Martian. I got a 4K upgrade of that for a couple of quid, really, when you work it out. Mandy, I have the box set that came. I'm questioning that now. Or is it the colour is it that other one he done? I got to check that. I got to check that out. That it is Mandy. I've got the box set for. Or is it? Is it? I've got to check that one out. But I'm sure I've got a thingy for that. Or is it that other film we done with the? Oh, is that this? What is Mandy? I don't know which one it is. I've got to check that out. Anyway, I'm questioning myself now. Then we have Midnight Run. Midnight Run, Robert De Niro, great film. So, yes. So let's have a look at how many we are definitely getting rid of now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 films there. Like I said, it always comes in at about a dozen, doesn't it? That's not planned. A dozen with Mandy in the mix. If it is Mandy. But like I said, I need to check that out. I'm going to go check that out now. Okay, so I'm back down. So yes, Mandy joins that pile to go. Reason being, this has still got the thingy on it. I picked up this one ages ago, £6. It's the special edition with the booklet and the art cards. And what had happened was, I was lucky enough in CEX that this here was actually priced up as the standard edition. £6 I got that for. It's still got a ticket on it. I'm glad I still got that on there, just to sort of prove that happened. But yeah, £6. You can't go wrong, can you? In that sense, I love it when they make a error. It's happened a couple of times for me. The Nightmare on Elm Street 7-disc box set with the special edition stuff in it. I got that far cheaper than what it should have been because it was priced up wrong. Yeah, fantastic. Although I'm not having a fantastic time with this top sticker. I'll do that one in a bit. But yes, anyway, there we go. Another episode of Culling the Collection done. A bit quicker this time round, I feel. I haven't really taken too much time talking, that sort of a thing. I'll put that back up there. I'll put the sex toy back up as well. And there we go. Another episode done and dusted. Comments always open. I will reply to comments. Let me know your thoughts on what I'm getting rid of, what I'm keeping, etc. Is there anything there that should still go, do you think? Let me know. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care and thanks for watching. Goodbye.